Introducing the all-new Corolla.
Port Police Officer Rodney Akima says he was served with a notice of proposed adverse action on April 17th, about a month after he was verbally assaulted and threatened by an upper management employee. But Akima believes Port management decided to punish him instead because they're trying to protect the other employee, General Accounting Supervisor Miami Olbonario. Akima explains that he questioned Olbonario about what appeared to be accounting errors and possible fraud.
I asked her, Miami, why did you deduct it out from my check? The agreement was 2 weeks. And then that's when she started pounding on the desk, telling me I should have been notified about this. I just stood back. You know, it's like, why are you getting angry? Why are you pounding on the desk? Figuring she's upper management, she should show more professionalism.
You never shouted at her?
I never shouted at her. I was in full uniform. I should show more professionalism, and that's what I did.
Akima says the two eventually came to an amicable agreement, and he left to start his shift. But 10 minutes later, he was ordered to report to the Port Police Office.
They told me Miami's filing a complaint. Just be prepared because I'm going to get arrested. And then that's when I told my supervisor, well, if that's the case, I'm going to also counter-suit. I want to file a complaint towards her because there were actions of what she did.
But just as Akima was ready to file a complaint, he was told by Port Deputy General Manager Felix Pangilinan to drop the charges. According to Akima, Pangilinan then got on the phone with Port GM Joanne Brown to tell her what happened.
Yeah, when I was outside in the parking lot, because Miami was inside the office, Felix asked me to try to get hold of the entertaining officer that was with Miami, and so I got a hold of the officer. He got a hold of my radio, and he told the officer, do not, I repeat, do not make an arrest.
You heard Felix say
that? Yeah, as per Joanne Brown.
Brown finally arrived to mediate, says Akima. Olbonario got her chance to complain, but Akima says he was never given an opportunity to defend himself.
Like 20 minutes later, when Joanne Brown was inside, I guess, counseling or confronting Miami, she came out. And she came up straight to me and she told me, this is not worth losing your job. You have kids to support. And that's when I was about to say something to defend myself. She said, no, just secure your stuff, take the night off, come back tomorrow, and then tomorrow will be a different day.
A month later, Akima was served with a notice of proposed adverse action, catching him off guard. And his accounting issues, well, they were never resolved, he says. Akima says he's finally had enough, which is why he is now speaking out publicly about it.
Like the morale is way low. We fear upper management because of the retaliation.
PNC asked Brown to comment on the allegations, but because it's a personnel matter, she could not provide a response.
Well, unfortunately, I really can't say anything about Mr. Akima's complaints against the port. Any personnel matters have to be handled through the appropriate process and procedures.
That's why the people down at the port, come out.
They need to
come out and let the public know what's going on.